Let me load up my chat and have a look what's going on. Mez, straight in there, look at that. Insta join from Mez and bouncing. Hey up, bouncing. Bouncing, gonna have a good time. Bouncing straight into Postman Pat. Oosh. We've got Mez, we've got Bouncing, we've got Patrick. And Bouncing's order is due 25th to the 29th. God, that's quite a long wait time, right? Let's hope it gets there a little bit earlier. I know that mine said it was going to take longer than it did, which is good. However, yours is coming all the way from the USA for some reason. We've got Stephen as well. Good to see you, Stephen. How are you? How are you getting on? Turn these lights on. Here we go. Let me post my Discord message, although you guys have already beaten the message. Which is good. And on that note, I reckon I'm ready to go. Ooh. We got Requiem as well. B-A-R-R-O-T-T. How are you, sir? Stephen's good. What have you been up to then, Stephen? Outer notes. Let's turn the aircon off so that that doesn't buzz away in the background. Hopefully I won't boil in a bag. Stephen is knee deep in Tyranids. Wow. Joining the hive mind. What's the plan with the Tyranids, Stephen? Requiem is good. Was smacked out of the tree on fentanyl. Couldn't make the stream. Should clarify, this was given to me by a doctor in the hospital for a medical procedure. We listen and we don't judge. Alex, representing the Twitch brand. How are you, Alex? Are you good? Usually people are in the YouTube, but it's always good to see someone pop up in the Twitch. We stream on both platforms at the same time, so it's all good. Let me turn the camera on. A couple of minutes early, but, you know, it's how we do things occasionally. Early bird catches the worm, and the early worm gets eaten. Right, here we are. Ready to rumble. Y'all ready for this? Do 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 do. Alex is good. What are you up to then, Alex? Are you a collector of the plastic, perhaps? A fan of the miniatures? Mez. Right then, boss man. Been working on the traps you sent. Minor modifications needed to the hippogriff body. Debating making custom side skirts. Okay. That sounds interesting. I mean, if there's anything you need me to print differently and send it along, just let me know. I didn't modify any of the sizes or anything on the tracks. I mean, I'm surrounded by those bloody tracks. There's one here. I printed that many of them to try and get the settings right. I'll probably use these as like scatter terrain or something. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, what flavour of plastic do you like then, Alex? Which army do you have? Do you have one army or maybe more? Have you painted any of them, or are they all grey? Haha, Flammo. How's Toto? Olmaph, how's Otto's good? Yeah, he's chilling in the front room with Catherine. All he does is drinks milk, shits himself, and sleeps a lot. So, just like his dad. Ah, it's the undercarriage for where the wheels and suspension attached to. Ah, okay, alright. Yeah, I thought I'd ballsed something up then. I was awfully worried about cocking something up. And then I sent you a beanie to make up for it. And the weather's gone super hot. No beanies required. Yo, how is everyone? It's Tommy Watson. Tommy Watson. Yep. Good to see you, Zeitgeist. Are you in Wales now? Are you on your holidays? Are you having a good time? Weather's heated up a little bit, hasn't it? Sounds like you. It does indeed. Black Sigil is here. How are you, Mr. Sigil Studios? Are you good? Good day to you, sir. Are you absolutely knackered after your weekend of fun? CDs is back as well. CDs, good to see you. Joined us in the Twitch yesterday, migrated to the YouTube, and is back again today. Good to see you, my friend. Look at all these people watching, and we've only got 3 thumbs up in the YouTube. Come on. You got one job. It's the easiest, cheapest way to support the stream. You just shove a thumb up, and we all have a good time. Alex in the Twitch has got 1 army, and it is painted. What army is it then, Alex? And what made you choose that army? Yeah, Mez is in the land of the sheep, as is neatly trimmed. And now Zeitgeist. Ah, you're going tomorrow morning. Okay, nice. Yeah, heading to Cardiff for all of the fun. Tyler is here. Hello, hello. Tyler, how are you, buddy? You good? So, the plan for today, pretty much very similar to the plan for yesterday. We're going to base this guy. We're going to paint a bit more of this guy. Look at that. What a cheeky bugger this one is. Turning out to be pretty cool, this guy. Even though this is the second time I painted him. First time I painted him, I didn't like how it turned out, so I got the alcohol out, scrubbed him with a toothbrush, and this time I'm much happier with how he's turned out. This guy, Azrak the Annihilator of the World Eaters, coming on fairly nicely. A little bit of work to do, but I'm going to do the base. I'm going to do the base, call him tabletop ready. And then we've got some Sanguinary Guard to make as well, with some custom jetpacks. Here are the custom jetpacks with the nice wings, because Sanguinary Guard deserve the wings. I don't know why Games Workshop decided to remove the wings when they remodeled the Guard, but here we are, this is the world we live in. Yeah, Zeitgeist just going to add to the scum. I quite like Cardiff. I had a really good time last time I was there. We've got Ant Spell in the Twitch chat. How are you, Ant? Are you good? Are you a collector of the plastic? A fan of the miniatures, perhaps? Tyler, 13-hour shift. Wow. Good money, but Papa Olmaph, I'm tired. Storm Surge delivers today. Tyler, that's awesome news. The big boy, the big shooty boy, is going to turn up. Ant Spell, you never heard of Warhammer? Well, Warhammer. Little plastic miniatures. These ones are from 38,000 years in the future. And yeah, if you ever feel like you can't get yourself to relax, or you're a bit stressed or something, building these guys and painting them, pretty relaxing. Nice little community of people to chat with as well, which is always good. Might have seen a book of Warhammer at a car boot sale. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And also there are a lot of Warhammer computer games like Space Marine 2, which is a big shooty game. Speed Freaks, which is a racing shooty game. What sort of stuff do you get up to then, Ant? What do you spend your time doing if it isn't plastic minis? Black Sigil is ripping supports off terrain. Okay, what's the terrain for? Have you got a new thing on the horizon for this terrain? Is there a plan? You are often a man with a plan, and often a man with some pretty cool terrain, it has to be said. Big Shooty Mech, welcome to my army. Shout out the Earthcast. Mordheim. Nice. Mordheim is coming. And plays a game on the Switch. Nice. And if you have a Warhammer shop near you, you can go in and get a miniature for free. And they'll even show you how to paint it for free in the store. So maybe something to think about if you ever fancy getting involved with some plastic. Look at that, Mez slicing up his fingertips. That's one of the advantages of playing guitar for so long. My fingertips are pretty sturdy. It's not relaxing when it's not. Yeah, it can be quite fiddly, right? But very relaxing when it is. Look at one near me. Nice one, Ant. Whereabouts are you based, Ant? Oh, I'm super thirsty today. It's very warm. Very warm, very nice. I'm surrounded by failed track prints. Bradford, nice. Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. Good to see you, Ant. Good to have you here. Anything you want to chat about, just let me know. Good to have you around. Appreciate you being here. Tyler, Papa Olmaph, which of the 4 new battle boxes do you like? So, of the 4, there's only one that I don't already have, basically. So I have Chaos. We had a vote on this in the stream yesterday. And Chaos won, I think. I've got the Chaos, I've got the Tyranids, I've got whatever the other one was. But the Imperial Guard, the Astra Militarum, I do not have, so depending on the price, I could be quite interested. I'm also interested in a couple of Skaven models that are going on pre-order this weekend. Anybody seen those? Look pretty cool. Yeah, there's bound to be one in Bradford. If you're in a city in England, there's probably a Warhammer store near you. And as I say, you can go in there, you can get a mini for free. They'll tell you about it. They'll play a game with you for free. They'll show you how to paint it for free. So yeah, pretty cool if you ever want to get involved. If I start with the small blades, I'll grow an immunity to larger ones. Yeah, that's it. That's like bullets. If you get shot with a 2-2, work your way up to a 45. Yeah, you become bulletproof. Olmaph does not condone shooting oneself to improve bullet resistance. CDs is building the AdMech. Yeah, you chucked your first model in the Discord, I think, yesterday. Was that right, CDs? Yeah, AdMech's pretty cool. Belisarius Call is like, yeah, very interesting character, right? Check it out tomorrow. Yeah, nice one, Ant. Yeah, if you get a Warhammer store, an official Warhammer store, they will give you a free model and a painting tutorial, which is nice, and a free game. If you want to roll some dice, go check it out. What if they say no? If you go into an official Warhammer store and you ask them nicely, they will not say no. Don't you worry about that. You can say Olmaph sent you, and they'll say, "Oh, who's that? We've never heard of him," which is a fair response. Astra Militarum, super eye-catching. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's the other thing, Tyler. I look behind me and I see all these boxes and unpainted minis, and I think, do I really need to buy another box? Is that what I need to do? My mind's telling me no. As is my bank account. My buddy is building a Gene Stealer cult army kit bashed with Rat Boys. Cheese Stealer cult. I like that. I like that. Right. What am I going to do? Right, I'm going to put a second layer of red on this base. Then we're going to dip him in the basing box, and then we'll call him tabletop ready. Very simple paint job, but pretty effective. I quite like it. Even his grenades are brass, which we'll leave them brass for the time being. Nothing wrong with being tabletop ready. Right. Shake up a bit of Abomination Gore for the base. Which sounds about right for a World Eater. Loud noise incoming as the paint shaker does its thing. After the storm surge, going to buy a fire team and kit bash them into a guard turn town unit. Whoa, that's interesting. Interesting little experiment to do. Always nice, fun way to do the hobby. Buy one thing and bash it into another. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. So who's working on what tonight then? We've got CDs working on the AdMech. We've got Black Sigil working on some terrain. What else have we got? Get some abomination gore onto the base of this world eater. Bum 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 bum. And after I've done the base, I'm going to go change the water in this pot actually, because it's a little bit mucky from yesterday, which is fine. Ooh. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Primed Morty's body, putting down some shadow colour. How did you prime him? What colour and method did you use, Patrick? Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with Morty. He's such a nice model. I will take some inspiration from your model as well and hopefully get mine in a more complete state. Load this brush up, away we go. Right, get this rim done, give him a nice job of the rim. Right, put him over there to dry, and then once that's dry I'm going to get the PVA glue out, dunk him in the basing box, and then he's ready for the table. Ready for tabletop. Alright. A black rattle can for his body. Need to pick up some white for the wings. Want them to really pop. Yeah, they're a key feature, right? I called them up about the figure, and this doesn't sound right. Let me check the address that you have, see if that's the right shop, and if not, I'll find you the right shop. Where's my phone? But it sounds like you might have found a shop that just sells Warhammer rather than being an official shop. Oh no, that is the right shop. 16 Bank Street. Yeah, look, so I've just Googled it, just to show you. Look, free Warhammer Mini in store. You can get a free Warhammer miniature at any official Games Workshop store by asking for the miniature of the month or requesting a free introductory session. Yeah, you see that? The guy was moody or wanted to go home. Oh, well, that's not ideal, is it? You should get top quality customer services at all points of the day. And not just if the guy's in a good mood. So yeah, give that a go, and and then get interested in the hobby, you can jump in the stream every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time, and we can have some fun. Right, I'm just going to go change this paint water because it's looking a bit dirty from yesterday and I haven't refreshed it. And then we'll paint some more towel, and then we'll build some blood angels, and we'll see how we get on, shall we? 1 minute. You can call me Anthony. Anthony, nice to meet you, my friend. So now all you need to do, Anthony, is, if you enjoy it, figure out which army you want to collect. Just similar to trying to choose a starter Pokemon. What is the mini of the month this month? I think it's the Saurus from AOS, the little lizard man. Vintage, yo, Vintage in the Twitch chat. How are you, buddy? You good? Saurus Warrior. There you go, Tyler. Lizard boy. Right. So you can see I left some bits when I painted the blue yesterday, because there's some bits that I want to be yellow and some bits that I want to be pink. So we're going to shake up some yellow, get that on there. Then we'll shake up some pink and we'll get that on there. Gotta find the yellow first. Yeah, yellow, yellow, yellow. It's not that one, is it? That's the one. Right, let's shake up the maize yellow. Haha, Tau Paint Day for the greater good. Yeah, we're going to get some yellow on this guy. And then see how we get on, really. And then we're going to make some blood angels. Just have all the fun, really. Vintage trying to rescue his Twitch streak. There we go, thanks for sticking with us in Twitch whilst the ad breaks were on. You can also watch in YouTube if you don't want any ads. And also Twitch Prime subs don't get any ads in Twitch. So that's an option. If you already use Amazon Prime, you get a free sub in Twitch. Right, let's get some yellow. We're going to use this maize yellow for the time being. See how we get on. Still not rescued. Well, you've got to spend a little bit of time. What have you been up to then, Vintage? Been working on any miniatures? Treating any models to a lick of paint? Ooh. Hoorah! You neat painter? Not really. I'm a little bit sloppy sometimes, but I enjoy doing it, and I think that's one of the main things. You got to enjoy it in a way that makes sense to you. It's like playing golf. I don't expect to be Tiger Woods. I just enjoy hacking a ball around a course every now and again. Hey, Cobalt's back. How are you, Cobalt? Good to see you. What is that blue paint? This blue paint is called Azure Magic, which is a metallic paint by the Army Painter War Paint. Dum, 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 dum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Right, there's some yellow on those two weapons, which is good. So I didn't do that originally because I didn't know where I was going to put which colour on the guns. But now that I've figured it out, we're all good. I'm just going to extend the camera a little bit because I have a tendency to hold things on the right hand side. So put that more in the middle there. Are you going to give it a wash or keep it bright? Kind of debating. I may give it a little wash just to give it a bit more depth. Are you yeah, what have you been up to today, Cobalt? Anything particularly interesting? Look at this, Tyler. Unfortunately, the call to work is yelling at me, getting ready for another 14-hour shift. Well, I hope it goes well, Tyler. Enjoy yourself. Have a good day, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, my friend. And like the video. Yeah, guys, chuck those thumbs up. I appreciate all of you that already have. Yeah, thanks for being here, Tyler. Have a great rest of your day. Dum dum dum. Just clearing the trees. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. up. Okay, got plenty of yellow on there now. Which means I now need to fill in the bits of pink. And we can build some blood angels. And we can go back to Azrak the Annihilator, and then possibly back to this. Team black or green? What's that in there? What's that in respect of? What is team black and team green? Let me have a Google. Yep. Never mind, eh? Never mind. Let's shake up some pink, shall we? I've been using Princess Pink for my Princess Towel. We'll shake that up. Paint a bit of this, paint a bit of that, have a lot of fun, have a little chat. Dropping my like and I'll be back later. PT Shenanigans. I hope the PT goes well. B for the BG. Appreciate the thumbs up, my dude. Good luck with the PT and I'll hopefully see you later on. Right, let's get some pink in the pink splices. Bum, 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 bum. Quiet one today. People must be working on their own stuff. If you do want to have a bit of a chat, just let me know. Hey, Lucky Knife, my good buddy, how are you, sir? How's your Tuesday going? Bum 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 bum. Cobalt is working on the layout for some 3D prints. I've been printing some 11th edition terrain templates today. Cobalt is printing sandbags, ammo crates, and general World War stuff for the Krieg. Nice, I like that. Chuck some in the Discord once you've done, that'd be good to see. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Destiny 2ing with the homies. Nice. Yeah, that game's got a lot of fans, right? Never played it myself, but I've heard many good things. Oh, bloody hell. Balls that up. Patrick! I'm not your mum, but that tower would look phenomenal with some dark black panel lining. Patrick. Here's one I bought earlier. Yeah, the only issue with this model is I've painted it more than once, so some of the panel lines are a little gunked up. However, yes, the panel lines are a definite possibility. Yeah, we'll give it a go, see what we can achieve. I'm also thinking of doing a wash on the pink, but I don't know if a red wash is going to make it too dark. Any thoughts? I guess most of you have never really done much painting of the pink. Depends how dark you want it. No washers keep the pastel. Yeah, I just feel like it's missing a little something. Old reliable, aka null oil. Yes, yeah, I use Vallejo wash. But yeah, I get it. Null oil. But... I don't know. It's at that point where I want to do something, but I don't know what the something is. And maybe doing nothing is better than something if the something is wrong. Don't know. I quite like it. I quite like the colour scheme so far. It's certainly getting there. Anyway, let's let that dry, as we are doing Azrak, and let's put together some Blood Angel's Sanguinary Guard, shall we? We made one yesterday, we'll make another one now, maybe make two. So I'm going to make a Sanguinary Guard, and then this guy is going to get dunked in a basing box. And see how he comes out. Once the panel liner goes on, you won't need anything else. Could well be true. Could well be true. I strictly only paint Grimdark. Yeah, that's it. So I was trying to do something a little bit different. But now I'm thinking, oh, I could do a nice big wash on this and make it lovely and dark. I don't know. I think as I paint more Tau, I'll hone in the exact way I want it to look. And as I say, I have painted this model once before and then stripped it all with alcohol and a toothbrush. So it is a learning model for me, this one. However, I'm going to quickly nip for a wee and then we'll make some Sanguinary Guard. If there's anything you guys want to talk about in the meantime, chuck it in the chat and we'll have a little chinwag when I come back. 2 minutes. You can count. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I went for a wee, but my stomach isn't doing well. I've had too much cheese and too much hot sauce today. So at some point I'll need to run off for a quick bowel evacuation. Until then, let's make a Sanguinary Guard, shall we? Ooh, trust this far. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. So these two I'm going to do with the spears, because yesterday we had a big debate about swords versus spears. So let's find body 26 and body 27 and crack on. Man, it's hot in here, that is for sure. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. Kit bash the sword blades onto the spear poles. In what way? To make it like a double lightsaber, double-ended spear. Bum, 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 bum. Have you got any examples of that, Mez? Have you done this before? Or just thinking out loud? Speaking of thinking out loud, I need a poo. So I'm going to be back in a minute. It's poo time. I'm back. The aircon is on. Replace the spear tips with the sword blades. Frankie is here. Frankie the fish. How are you, buddy? Is he taking a leak? Yes, a leak out of my butthole. I think he's dead. He definitely shat himself. Not quite. But I have, in the words of Johnny Cash, a ring of fire. Thought you'd fell in. Oh yeah, the flames. I ate like a hot chicken chili sauce cheese wrap earlier, and I knew whilst I was eating it that there would be a price to pay. That price has just been paid. Hey Olmaph, are you honest and open with people on your stream? Well, what do you think? I am just me. This is the way I am. Something's going on, I'll tell you. Anyway, Frankie, after that entrance, how are you, buddy? How's your day been so far? Hey, poopy butt. Leg 28, won't be on that sprue. You get a good bit of spare stuff with this kit, which is nice. Might be able to use it with some of my future Blood Angels endeavours. Frankie had hot Korean the other day. That'll give you a ring of fire. And it burns, burned, burned, and the flames went higher. Oh yeah. Lazy day at work for Frankie. Only a couple of cars so far. Okay, well that's good because it means you get to sit here and watch a little bit of Olmaph and a little bit of plastic fun time. And I appreciate you being here, Frankie. Especially while we build some Blood Angels. Angel of Blood. Some shiny sanguinary guard to go with the incoming Armageddon box. Thought I'd build up a little bit of Blood Angel. Always been intrigued by Blood Angels and their rage. Doesn't seem very Imperium. Whoopsie. I glued one leg on and knocked the other one off. Top banana. There you go, he's got 2 legs now. 2 legs are better than 1. What's the most you ever lost in a coin toss? I don't think I've ever lost anything in a coin toss. How about you, Cobalt? Have you been gambling on the toss of a coin? Did you know that football matches used to be settled on the toss of a coin? Before things used to go to penalties, a soccer match used to be settled. So say someone was trying to win the FA Cup, for example, in England, and it was a draw at the end of the match. They would toss a coin, and whoever won the coin toss won the cup. No, not lucky. I've just never really bet on a coin toss. How about you, Cobalt? Where do you go to bet on the toss of a coin? They literally believe themselves to be sanguineous and the enemy to be Horus. Full of rage. Angry, angry red boys. Because this is an angry red boy, but he is a heretic. Whereas the angry red blood angels aren't. Kind of weird. You choose odd or even, then roll a dice. Well, this guy is actually on top of a coin. We could do a coin toss right now. So what are we saying? The fist is head, and the black bit is tails. Cobalt, heads or tails? What do you reckon? Complexus, evening all. Never gave too much of a toss, really. Makes life much smoother, that's it. Keep your life smooth, baby. I've got some cool stuff in the Discord. Some butterflies, some moths, galaxy wings from Altarian. Ooh, look at this. Going ham on the interesting wings. Look forward to seeing how they turn out. Cobalt's going for tails. Okay, you ready? Oh, tails! You win! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I didn't realise. You can gift out gift memberships on your stream for free. You have 5 gift memberships left to send this month. What? Interesting. Interesting. Interesting to know. Right, let's get this Sangard a little more complete, shall we? Complexus, what have you been up to, dude? How have you been? What have you been up to? Outer note. How are the dogs? Oh, hey. Oh, nearly caught it. Also, nearly stabbed myself in the balls. So. I found it. Don't worry, I found it. I found it. Right. Why can't I get this to slot in? Ah, it's got a little nub. Slice off the nub. Slice off the nub and we should be good. It's a little bit better, still not ideal. Oh, Complexus has been gardening. Lots of nettles, weeds, brambles, all the fun stuff. Yeah, it's a nightmare to get rid of that sort of stuff, right? Dogs are good. Happy days. They had fish from the fish shop tonight. Wow. They both laid here belly up. I mean, that's some spoiled dogs. Happy days. I bet they are very happy with that, right? Dum. Right, let's make a little weapon. So we need 33, which is this one here. Do I want 33? Oh, that's the only option actually. Fine, 33 it is. Bum, 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 bum. They are that, dude. Golden years for them. Coco turns 14 very soon. Very nice. Well, if Coco gets fish on a regular day, what is Coco going to get for their birthday? That is the question. Oops. Lots of cake, Scooby-Doo cake to be exact, along with fresh sprats and some new cuddlies. Nice! Already got it sorted. Already on top of it. Nice. Nice work, sir. Dun, dun. Yeah. What can I add to those bases on my Krieg infantry? Make them look better. Oh, the Greeblies. What options do you have? You know, all sorts of stuff. Limbs, empty grenades, ammo boxes, first aid kits, all that sort of stuff. Bit of barbed wire. And Complexus is suggesting Armageddon Dust texture paint. Yeah, good shout. Sounds like a good shout to me. Never used it myself, but sounds like a good idea. Ready for Armageddon. Dun, 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 dun. Yo. Well, it's got arms now. Arms and legs. Safari's the goodie. However, I've just realised I put the hand on the wrong way around. Not my best work. Right, let's chop off this spear then. I'm going to get the spear that has the little flag on it. I think could be pretty cool. Yeah, spare grenades and ammo, always a good shout. Any tips on getting cheap scale barbed wire? Mez says army painter, if not, if you have a spare phone cable, strip the copper cable out and twist it tight. Yeah, that's a good shout. Solder wire is soft enough to cut. Make it look barbed. Yeah, that's an interesting shout as well. Yeah, some interesting ideas there. Or if you play guitar, you can probably get an E string off a guitar and make it. Or even uncurl some of the thicker strings into some barbed wire. That would work. I might give that a go if I ever end up with any Imperial Guard. Turning guitar strings into barbed wire. Sounds like a plan. Dum, 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 dum. How's this going to do? Oop. A small spring from a pen. Yeah, that's a great shout, Patrick. That is very good show. Frankie has used guitar strings as cables. Works awesome and holds the shape well. Yeah, it's a good. I like the spring from a pen idea. That's a definite good shout. See if I can just glue this on. There we go. That took some doing. Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. Get a straw pen or pin or stick and round some round wine copper on it. Yeah, if you've got some copper, that's good. Yeah, just have a look what's hanging around your house. You got some wire, you got some springs, you got some stuff. Give it a go. Why not? Yeah, even string would probably work. Spare cabling at home that I use for metal tow cables for scale models. Nice. Yeah, what other household stuff do you guys use for your miniatures? Cork is quite a common one, right? Good speaker cable has good quality copper in it. Yeah. Don't want to be chopping up my good speaker cables for my minis though. You could strip some wires off your neighbour's house and use the copper inside those. Yeah, good shout, Lucky. Rather their copper than mine. Well, actually, you're at it. You could take some slate off the roof. Use that for your basing. But yeah, what stuff do you guys use that you that is just a regular household item that you've figured out is a good idea to use for minis? We've had pen springs and guitar strings suggested. Complexes have got plenty of oxygenized speaker cable. Nice work. They'll probably chip off bits of their masonry work for some cool rocks. I like it. Lucky knife. Taking the criminal element, shoving it into the hobby. Nice work. Oh, the amount of times I've knocked this little purity seal off his leg is super annoying. Like the old days when you used to have to put your purity seals on yourself. Right, you stay there now. Had enough of your misbehaving. Hoorah! Cocktail sticks, that's a great shout. As tools and props, yeah, good for painting, good for putting on your minis. Nice shout, I like that. Baking soda and super glue for DIY rust effects. Okay, that's a nice one. Patrick uses cork, mixed herbs, tea leaves, tile spacers. That's a nice one, yeah. Toothpicks, coffee stirrers, yeah. Toothpicks, I like it, similar to the cocktail sticks. There's no price tag on the neighbour's house, therefore it's free. Lucky knife taking anything that's not glued down. Blue tack purity seals were a staple diet in the younger days. There you go. Couldn't afford green stuff back in the day. So you got some blue stuff instead. The government hates this, but your neighbour's house is free. I've taken both of my neighbour's houses and put them in my garden. You lot, you crazy fools. What a life hack. Oh, it's come off again. Obviously doesn't deserve this purity seal. That's the way I'm reading this. Right, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Let's super glue the purity seal on, shall we? Then it will never budge, never move again. Mwahahaha. Put a little bit too much on. Now it's all got very hectic. Oh, also gives me a chance to super glue him onto the base and really upset Lucky Knife again. Wahahaha! Blue stuff now actually exists like green stuff. Ah, okay. Anyone made their own clocks? Oh, cloaks. Cloaks, I mean clocks was going to be very impressed. But yeah, cloaks and cloth. A little bit of paper. I like it. Lucky Knife, but why? Come on, Lucky, come and enjoy some super glue action. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lucky Knife's favourite bit of the stream. Followed closely by putting wonky stickers in a 40k sticker book. Oh yeah, get it on there. Oh, lovely jubbly. Oh. I'm looking away. Cobalt's got a ton of coffee stir sticks, and we use those as trench boards. Nice. Plus the sandbags, ammo crates, and spent shells. I like it. This is not gluing particularly well for the base. I feel like Lucky has sabotaged my super glue. Want to try a masking tape cloak at some point? Okay, interesting. Haha, a proper glue job just the way he likes it. Blue stuff is thermoplastic, can be used to make moulds of GW plastic. Fill in with green stuff. Ah, okay. Saved yourself about 200 quid with clone stuff. Nice, nicely done. These wolves may be a good time to practice. And Frankie's gonna have to pick up a new super glue bottle for some basing. Hopefully, bring home the big this weekend. Nice. Speaking of basing, I'm about to do Azrak's base. This time with some PVA glue. I'm going to PVA glue Azrak's base, dunk him in my basing box, and see how it turns out. I haven't used this basing box yet. I just bought a load of sand and a load of rocks, chucked them in the box, as you can see through the little window. Don't forget to chuck a thumbs up if you think this stream is worthy of shoving a thumb up. Please do so. It is appreciated, helps with the algorithm. You bought stones and chipping, yeah, that's it. I wanted it to be black and red for the base, so this is what I bought. I have got more big chips, but I was trying to get the ratio right. So I'm just going to give it a go. I mean, let's finish up the Sanguinary Guard first. Just needs a head. Oh no. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Shove the thumb up where? Go on, shove it on. Yeah, it's all good. We listen and we don't judge. You know Morty's tactical rocks? I have an idea to try recast them in resin with a silicone mould. We'll try when I'm back home. Interesting. What's the plan with that then, Patrick? Why are you going to recast them? Polystyrene and polystyrene cement for rockeries. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, polystyrene with a little bit of a scrumpled up tinfoil is a good way of making rockeries. So we have got a sanguine. Oh no, it's not got a backpack on. I need one of these custom backpacks that I bought. Here we are, look. Little custom backpack. Because it's got wings on it. And I believe all sanguinary guards should have wings. I think it's a travesty that they are currently produced without wings. It's probably a bit much glue, but here we are. Oh, I thought I had it then. And then it fell off. Wings, glorious wings. Ever put plastic glue on polystyrene? No, I'm sure that like fuel and polystyrene is how you make what's it called? Like napalm, basically. You want the rocks to be clear. Interesting. How come? I like the thought process here, Patrick. Sounds very interesting. Right, so here is my sanguinary guard with wings. As they should do. Right, he's going on my Blood Angel shelf. Petrol and polystyrene is low-grade napalm. There we go. I got that one right. Happy days. If you put plastic glue on polystyrene, it melts it and makes it look like cliff and rock textures. Ah, nice. Strictly plastic glue, not petrol. Do not condone homemade explosives. Wings, glorious wings. We all need more plastic. I like it bouncing, I like it. Right, from one glue to another. Let's get that PVA. Right, look at this PVA glue. Glues paper, card and cloth. Also basing materials onto bases. Here we go. So we've got your boy Azrak. I've given him a red rim. Now we're going to do some PVA glue. Come on, Azrak. Put a dollop on there for you, buddy. One round the back. Happy days. Grab a paintbrush that I don't care about. Spread it out. Homemade explosives are great. 2.5 out of 10. My eyebrows will grow again. Right then, we're about ready for a dunk. We'll dunk in the basing mixture. Let's see what happens, shall we? Let's dunk him in. Shake it up. See what we get. So Patrick's rough idea is a toxic swamp around a gaping maw, and the rocks will add interest to make the base more visible. That sounds awesome, Patrick. I like that. I like where your brain's gone with that one, my friend. Frankie wants to recast some mine squigs. There's only one loose one in the squig buggy kit. Okay. Ah, Complexus is off with a new update. Enjoy, my friend. Good to see you. Have a good evening, buddy. The squig mine is flat and like the size of a coin. Okay, interesting. Stay groovy, buddy. Oop. Right, Azrak, what do you look like, buddy? There we go. Very simple basing achieved. Very simple, very nice. Very simple, very nice. There we go. Azrak's base. Happy with that. Put that to one side. Looks pretty cool, thank you, Patrick. Not as cool as your swamp idea. That's going to be awesome. Look forward to seeing that. Really going the extra mile with the basing. I like it. It's like a whole extra bit of the hobby if you get into interesting bases. I'm thinking with this though, I think the rim should be black. I think a black rim would look better than a red one in this instance. But hey ho. We are where we are for the time being. And I'm enjoying it all the same. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Look at that. Doing well. Doing well. Not even 2 hours in. Morty must be my pièce de résistance. Très bien. Yeah, he's going to be a real centerpiece for your army, right? Good stuff. Do this. Gotta find a way to get through this. Right, let's do another little bit of yellow. Yellow. Shake up the yellow. Paint it on. Then a bit of pink. Let's see how we get on. You might take a couple of months well spent, a couple of months well enjoyed, and a lovely model at the end of it. I like it. I like the idea, man. Bum 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 ba-dum dum bum 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 ba-dum dum. Oh yeah. seems well shaken, not stirred. I can't see which gap I put the yellow in. Ah, it's in the corner. I might not even need that then. See what we can do, shall we? That's a bit much. So have you guys used panel liner before? You got any tips for me? Bearing in mind that some of these panel lines are a little bit clogged up from when I first painted the model. It's been painted twice. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Lazagram is here. How are you, Lazagram? Good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Bum, 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 bum. And we've got Francois. Bonjour, or bonsoir, Francois. How are you, Francois? Are you good? Are you a fan of the plastic? Nice to have you in the stream. Welcome. Painting some Eldar. Nice one, Francois. So is Eldar your first and only army? Or have you been collecting for years? What does your plastic collection look like, Francois? Pastel Tau is coming along nicely. Yeah, it's giving me an idea of how to paint the rest of my Tau. I think I've enjoyed painting it. I've learnt a little bit from it as well. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of pink and then maybe put it to one side for a little bit. And then hit it with some panel lines. I think I'm going to leave this at this point. As I say, I'm going to do a little bit more pink. And then I'm going to paint some more Tau. And then what I learn from that Tau, I'll apply to this Tau, hopefully. Once it's shaded ETC, it'll pop really nicely. Yeah, let's hope so. How about you, Requiem? You been working on much this evening? Wow, Francois with a huge amount of Dark Angels, a lot of Eldar, and a good amount of Dark Elves as well. How many years have you built that up from? 1989. Wow. Awesome, Francois. That is nice. Hey, I tell you what, man, if you'd like to post some of them in the Discord, just type !Discord in chat, you'll get a link. It would be very nice to see some of these models, especially if you've got some old models. Always nice to see the old school models. What was the first model you ever bought, Francois, out of interest? Committed to the kit bash. Because the Hippogriff is being a little shit. Bouncing has just put their Dreadnought in the Discord. Okay, let me take a little look. Oh yeah, the red boy. Got some battle damage as well on it by the looks of it. Looks pretty cool, I like that. Roughing it up. Getting him all nice and rough. Yeah, needs a couple of bullet holes, I reckon. Little bullet scars. You can do it with a tiny drill or even the end of a hobby knife. But yeah, looking cool so far. I like it. And Requiem is working on the Black Templar, dry brushed in contrast to the armour for the initiates in the Crusader squad. Now I'm basing the tabards and weapons. Okay, nice. I like it. Okay, let's get a little bit more of this pink on there. I prefer my bullet hole damage done with a soldering iron. Nice. Low heat and multiple taps. Yeah, that could certainly work, right? Yeah, you can get some good effects by a hot bit of metal. That is for sure. Nice idea. I don't agree with the Discord user agreement. Okay, no worries, dude. I mean, if you want to, you could email some pictures. If you email oliver@olmaph.com, it'd be just nice to see him, dude. First was a Chaos Champion of Khorne. Nice, I'm a big Khorne guy. My first army, well, technically my first unit was a tactical squad in 2001, but since then I've been a big Chaos guy. Big fan of Khorne. Khorne is my favourite, followed by Nurgle. So do you still have any Chaos, Francois, or is the Chaos gone? Mez is going to chuck some examples of the soldering iron. Nice. Look forward to seeing those. I have a YouTube for that. I'll pop in and say hi if you want. Traded the Chaos for Orcs. Ah, so you also have an Orc army. Yeah, my main army is Chaos. My second army is Orcs. Big fan of the greenskins. Not a fan of Discord listening to your mics 24 hours a day. And give all your data to the Fed. Interesting stuff, Francois. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I don't have WhatsApp for similar reasons. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's put this guy to one side for the time being. Let him dry a little bit, and then maybe I'll put a little bit of pastel dry brush on a little bit of that yellow that we've just done. So this is Azrak that we've just done, ready for the tabletop. Probably do a little bit of work on some of the details at some point in the future. Well, let's go put him on my World Eaters shelf. I'm definitely thinking a black rim might have looked better on that base. I'll see how I feel when I've done some of the Khorne Berserkers and stuff. Let me go check out Francois' YouTube quickly as well. Let me have a look. Go to channel. Francois Marion. Oh, it's got some Tyranids on there. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, if any of you guys want to drop a thumbs up on the stream, or even a sub if you're new, that's very much appreciated. Oh, have you got another page, Francois? You have another page for me to see your minis. Ah, Foxhole Games. That means you could drop me a sub on both of those channels. Help me get towards 1,000 subs, which we are very close to hitting. Well, let me go check that out. One sec. Foxhole Games. I like it. Ooh, nice. Armorcast Eldar Tempest Grav Tank, Eldari Scorpion, a Dark Angels Land Raider, Ravenwing Infiltrators. Ah, some pretty cool stuff on there. Oh, I got some Magic the Gathering as well. Very nice. I like that. Nice work, sir. Nice work. And you did. Oh, awesome, Francois. What are we on now, then? What are we on in terms of subs? We've got to be... Are we within 10 of 1,000 now? And Mez has put the soldering iron battle damage in the Discord. Right, let me check it out. Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, nice. That looks good. Oh, I like the solder effect that you've got as well. How did you do that? That looks cool. Patrick sees 990. Awesome. We are very close then. Very close. And next month will be a year since my first Warhammer YouTube stream as well. So I'm guessing next month we'll do some sort of giveaway to celebrate. Which will be good. Post another pick of the welds. Yeah, how did you do them? The weld lines is done with green stuff. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. I need to get a little bit of welding going on some of my stuff. Never even thought to do that, but it's really nice aesthetic for the orcs, right? Let's make another sanguinary god, seeing as we're here. My first ever Blood Angels unit. Bum bum ba da bum bum bum. A stream marathon at 995 to 1k would be dope. Wow. Could be interesting, right? The thing is, I might hit 1k between streams. Or are you saying just randomly go live at 995? I don't know. I think, whilst it's a big achievement for me, it's not a big achievement in the grand scheme of YouTube, is it? I'll just be super happy that we get there, and we will have got there, hopefully, within a year of starting the YouTube Warhammer stream. And we have picked up some legendary people along the way, which is awesome. People have now even started buying my merchandise. I mean, who could have imagined that'd happen a year ago when I first did a Warhammer stream to a grand total of 12 views. Oh yeah, some legendary people, and Bouncing Swords is here as well, which is nice. Your step to monetization is huge. Yeah, it's getting there, going in the right direction. How many what do I get on an average day? A view? How many views? I don't know. Fair few hundred. I mean, it's still building. We're still building, and I guess we'll forever be building, right? But I'm enjoying it, and that's the main thing. How many subscribers do you get on an average day? Depends. Oh, what do we reckon? I mean, some days you'll get a dozen, 2 dozen. Some days you'll get 3. Depends what videos you've put out, really. If you put out a short that does really well, you tend to get a chunk of subs. I had a short that hit like 6,000-7,000 views. That did really well. And if you promote your video as well, that makes it do better instantly. Welds on the Death Dread in the Discord. Let me take a look. Nice. Yeah, it's very orky, right? Welds. Those rough welds. Yeah, I like that. Pretty cool. Really nice idea. I've never thought about doing that. But yeah, I guess the more people you get watching, the more people you get watching. I think it's one of them kind of things where people watching makes the algorithm give the stream to more people, and then more people watch, and you get a bit of a snowball kind of effect. Or at least that's what I hope. That's what I try to achieve. That's why I ask you guys to like the stream, because that's it's a free way of supporting the stream and getting us to many people. At some point I need to do some more videos. I've got a load of video ideas, but recently time has been limited. Sleep has been limited, let alone time. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. You get something out of it. You get a time to hang around, work through your pile of opportunity, have a bit of a laugh. Saul Goodman. Bum bum ba da 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 da. I'm even looking forward to making some more songs for the stream. I've not done that in a while. Francois is a collection of inflation and deflection. What's that, Francois? What are you referring to? Oh, your pile of shame, your pile of opportunities, a collection of inflation deflection. Nice, nice work, sir. Nice work. Come on. Ooh, this goes into a little bassy bit. Like a little fallen, crushed pillar, it looks like. Francois, this is a question for you, dude. So you've got loads and loads and loads of plastic. Have you ordered the Armageddon box? What were your thoughts on that? Your thoughts as a 30-odd year veteran of the collecting. Excuse you, sounds like lunch is coming back. Is that what it sounded like? Sorry, dude. I was just stretching. That's my stretching sound. Right, so where do these feet go? That slots in there, does it? Ah, yes, like so. Francois is passing on the 11th edition box for the first time ever. How come, dude? What resulted in that outcome? Cat's gone for a poo, and lovely. Yeah, I do like that these at least get some interesting base rather than a see-through plastic stick to sit on. Blame it on the chair, that's it. Yup. That was the chair as well. Oh, I just thought, I'm quite hungry. Why am I so hungry? I've not eaten since this morning, basically. When did I have my lunch? Maybe like 1 o'clock, so slight exaggeration. It's been several hours, though. So how does this guy's weapon look? Okay, I get it. I wonder if I did the weapon right on the first one. I don't think I did, you know. Who knows? Who knows? Not the end of the world, is it? Not yet, anyway. Where'd that little plastic bit go? That's there. Yeah, I'm thinking of even doing a pre-order this weekend. There's a couple of Skaven that look pretty cool. A couple of boxes of Skaven I might treat myself to at the weekend. We shall see. We shall see. Want to pick up the cards and the terrain footprints. Okay, that would be cool. I started printing the terrain footprints today, actually. And then Yeah, that's another one of the ideas I've got is some simple battles on a table behind me. So if I can get the terrain ready, that's at least a step in the right direction. So I've got the foldable terrain, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen that. When were the new rats announced? They were announced quite a while ago, actually. I think they were announced on the on a stream a while ago. Maybe a couple of months ago now. Maybe longer. But they go on pre-order this weekend. So maybe I'll pick those up to go with my newly purchased rat collection. You can see it on the Sunday preview on the Warhammer community website, for example. Yeah, who designed those wings and thought that was enough wings for a sanguinary guard? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Right, which one's better? These wings or these wings? Only one winner, right? Only one bloody winner. Haha, no question on the rings, that's it. Gonna pick up 5 clan rats and a general soon. Generously donated by the AOS community at my local game store. Oh, that's nice. Awesome work. Yeah, if I lived a few thousand miles closer to you, perhaps I would help you out with some rats. A deserving member of the community indeed. But I just picked up the, I got the Spearhead, and I got some of the stuff from the Spearhead magazines as well. I found out that my local Asda stocks the Spearhead magazines, so I think tomorrow's one is Saurus Warriors, is that right? Which is also the free mini of the month this month. Right, hopefully that will stick. In. Oh no! He's gone for a Burton. See if we can fix that. We need something to hold this side as well. There we go. Custom jig for my Blood Angel. Mentioned an interest and they were like, a cult, join us, rats. Sounds good, man. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I purchased some rats. Did someone say cult? Yeah, I bought a rat sprue, and this is how it turned up. Just in a blue bag. Blue bag of rats. Blue bag of rats. Here's a blue bag, and it's full of rats. I think it's rats. Yeah, this is the guy from the most recent Spearhead magazine. Looks pretty cool. Got a base as well. Happy days. But yeah, plastic in a bag. Happy days. Death Master Nix. Okay, is that the name? Nice, I like it. Who doesn't like a Master of Death? Finally got on the PC, says Where Sheep. My favourite sheep-related chef. How are you, buddy? You getting on good? Francois did Lizard Men for the Blood Bowl team. Okay. Went with a real-world lizard that has a bright orange belly. I like that. Yeah, I've got a couple of Blood Bowl teams. I've got the Khorne Blood Bowl team, and I also have the Black Orcs Blood Bowl team. Strange day, but we're getting there. Well, it's good to hear that you're getting there, buddy. Always good to hear. Gnomes. You got a gnome team. That sounds pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so I've painted Azrek. I've painted as much of the tower as I want to paint today. I've built the rest of my Sanguinary Guard. What shall I do next for the next hour? That is the question. Maybe paint my Betrayer. I've got a Khan somewhere that needs some paint on him. Gnomes have badgers, foxes, and a deer. Oh, wow. Impressive stuff, man. Have you ever played a game of Blood Bowl, or are you just a fan of the minis? Right, take the jig away. Is he stuck? Yes. So now I have 3 Sanguinary Guard with appropriately sized wings on their backpacks. Off to the Blue Angels show. Ready for a bit of a priming at the weekend. And I might do a little bit of a Khorne the Betrayer. Just going to knit for a quick wee. Back in a sec. Ah, so Francois is more of a player of the video games. Nice. Blood Bowl is great because of the squirrel. Right, I'm thinking on this guy. Very much doing the same as what I did on Azrak. It worked nicely on Azrak, so... give it a go, shall we? Let me find my golden armour, or whatever it's called. Let's crack on. I can't seem to see the golden armour. Where would it have gone? Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, is that it? Yes. Paint located. Let's put it in the paint shaker. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Let's go. Blood Bowl dice have too many critical failure results. Not fun, especially since it results in your turn ending, not just the end of that model's action. Okay. Needs a little bit of a tweak. A little bit of a tweak, please. Right, let's get some of this on the Betrayer. See how we get on. Dum 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 dum. If either one of those things changed, it would be fun. Okay. Yeah, one twist away from good fun. I got a bit like that with World of Warcraft. It could have... I've given up on it now, but it was so close to being fun again. I just didn't get it right. Not for me, anyway. But that's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes something you don't find fun, other people do, and vice versa. One thing I've learnt is you can't please all of the people all of the time. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Hey, we hit 20 likes according to my screen. Thank you all for that. Appreciate it very much. That is the daily target. And we have hit it many, many times this year. So thank you all for that. Very much appreciated. Even though it's been a pretty quiet stream today, we've at least hit the likes target, which is nice. Neatly Trimmed is here as well. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? How are things in the land of the sheep? Dice turnover is frustratingly unfun. I guess they're trying to make it like actual American football, right? If you critically fail in actual American football, your turn is over. But yeah, not so much fun for the tabletop game. All good, mate. Busy day with the kids. Nice. What you been up to? What's been going on? Picked him up from school, went to the trampoline park, got some grub. Awesome. I haven't been on a trampoline in many, many moons. I used to love trampolines when I was a kid. Although I only really went on them when we went on holiday. Trampolines didn't used to be much of a thing in the UK. Although from what I understand there's quite a few trampoline parks nowadays. Broadband internet and trampoline parks. These kids don't know they're born. Ah, in Blood Bowl, if anyone fails anything they do, it's a turnover. Interesting. Yeah, that isn't like the game, right? As you say, I'd get it if the guy with the ball makes a critical failure. Yeah, kind of weird. And how easy is it to make a critical failure? Does it happen a lot? My Blood Bowl knowledge isn't particularly strong. Bum, 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 bum. 3 results on a D6. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound the best. I might be able to do some Blood Bowl on stream in the not too distant future once I've got my orc team ready to go. My corn team is already ready to go. Here we go. The game design is blood, and the dice try to favour that flavour, but it results in it just being unfun. Well, let's hope we get an update that saves us from that peril. But as I say, I'll try playing some games on stream at some point, maybe next month. Do you know what? That's a good point. Tomorrow I'm going to build my Blood Bowl team, my Orc one. That's decided that. A good show. I'm going to build my Blood Bowl team and then go watch England in the World Cup. Should be a good day. So make sure to get here nice and early tomorrow, because the stream will end early so that I can go and watch England. England, 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 na na. That's a good point. Where's Bouncing with today's score updates? Awfully quiet. And, oh, here he is. France, Senegal. 0-0. You're playing FC 25 with the Lil Devil. Okay. How's that going? Are you any good at it? Is he any good at it? Imagine you make 3 charge rolls in 40k and fail the 4th charge, and that just results in the end of your turn. No assault phase. Yeah, it's not good, is it, man? Not good, Francois. Do you play any of the other versions of Warhammer? So AOS or Old World or anything like that? Chilton? If so, which is your favourite version of the tabletop? I know you said that you prefer the computer games, but is that just for Blood Bowl? Do you get on with a bit of 40k or AOS or anything like that? I think we've got pretty much all the golden bits. So I'm basic gold to then wash it and then put the brass on top. But I like this colour as a base coat. Worked well on Azrak, so pretty pleased with that so far. Nice coverage. Ha, you're both a bit meh, but you were enjoying it. I mean, that's good. I used to love a little game of FIFA or a little game of COD back in the day. Play mostly 40k at Apocalypse scale, okay. How long does that take to play an Apocalypse scale game of 40k? You like Old World as well, that's cool. What Old World armies do you have? You managed to play an Apocalypse scale game in one day. That's impressive. It's always when you put the brush down you see bits that you miss. The 5k of Dark Elves is the only Old World left. Okay, got some City of Sigmar models to paint. Because they are cool, rule of cool, baby. Yeah, I've got some Chaos Old World and some Orc and Goblin tribes. Yeah, some good fun, some good fun. Right, we've got some gold on Khan the Betrayer. I'm wondering if we'll get a new Khan the Betrayer model. It'd be nice to get a big chunky Khan. That'd be nice. That is the question. Let's make a tomb blade. Why not? Oh, that's the doom side instructions. That's not what we want. Came back and he isn't even here. I'm here! Come on. Running around, so not staying. Oh, I appreciate you jumping in, dude. 30k points per side. Easy enough to finish in a day. 12, 14 hours. Wow, that's a lot of hours, right? Right, I just need to nip to the toilet again. My butthole is not being a fun guy today. BRB. I'm back. I'm back. He's the great Cornholio. He needs TP for his bunghole. Oh. Not so bad with a supply of pizza and a keg of beer. I mean, yeah. I'll be there for pizza or beer. Both of them. Double whammy, happy days. Has he done an Elvis? I'm close. I am pretty close to dying on the toilet seat, that is for sure. Honestly, felt like I was dying for a minute there. Apologies for that. We'll add it on to stoppage time. Our third and final tomb blade needs building. So, let's see how we can get on with this, shall we? I'll probably ask you this again tomorrow, but has anybody got a score prediction for the England game? What do we reckon? What do you think? What do you hope for? Who do you think will score? All that sort of jazz. What do you know? Nil, says Lucky Knife. That does not sound fun. Not sound fun at all. I don't think there's been a 0-0 for a long time, has there? Bouncing is also going 0-0. Mez reckons the English lose 3-0. There's a voice of a dissentful West Englander there. Who are you playing? Asked Lucky Knife. It's Croatia, I think, right? Them's fighting words, Olmaph. 7-1 Croatia wins. Oh, that would be a turn up for the books, wouldn't it? You put a quid on Croatia winning 7-1, you'd be a rich man. Well, you won't. You'll lose a quid. So not a single one of you has predicted an England win. What's going on? England, 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 na na. L team. Oh, I just dropped a tiny little Necron piece on the floor. Oh dear, oh dear. That is a little piece you don't want to drop. Ah! Found it. That is my lucky day. Nearly instantly dropped it again. Oh, it's better than when I was upstairs and I had a grey carpet and whenever I dropped something it was gone forever. So, not a lot of England fans in the chat. Not a lot of England fans at all. Watch as Mez becomes the first Betfred millionaire. Gamble responsibly. What I know about football is dangerous. Well, I reckon big England win, big statement victory. George's cross is going to be flying high. Come on, England! Come on, England! Come on, England! As long as we don't get 2 players sent off, I'll be happy. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. I feel like I've got loads done on today's stream. Cheeky. Yeah, 3 red cards in one game, man. That was crazy. And the first game of the tournament as well. You'd think that the ref would be a little bit more lenient, if anything. Crazy guy. You get a red card. You get a red card. You get a red card. It's a little bit wonky. Where does this bit go? I forget. Go like that. I think so, right? Do, 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 do. Why do these never match up? Every time I've done them, these have not quite looked right. It's a tough little tricky build, this one. Little fiddly necrons, fiddly necrons. I've got a shard to build at some point for the necrons as well. Got a Norn emissary to be built for my Tyranids. Another cool model, should be fun. As an American, whereabouts in America are you, Francois, out of interest? I'm morally obligated to only cheer for Brits if they're declaring independence from their government. Yeah, we've contributed a lot of Independence Days around the world, right? That's at least something to thank the Brits for. CDs! Ah, nice one, CDs. What poor financial decisions have you been making during today's stream? Still 0-0. Yeah, it's going to be a tight group, though. They've got Norway in that group as well, haven't they? Norway. Yes way. I may or may not have gone and bought $500 worth of minis. Bloody hell, CDs, what have you bought? Have you bought more AdMech? Crazy guy. Buying a load more stuff before you finish the stuff you've got. That's the way to do it. One of us. One of us. We have provided the world with 65 Independence Days. Really, that is a lot. World Champion Independence Provider. $500, those are rookie numbers. Yeah, smart move. Will cost you $600 in 6 months' time. Probably bought a full squad of admin. I need a whole army, right? Yeah, what have you been buying, CDs? What have you been buying, my friend? You need a palette cleanser army as well? Yeah. Your army needs a friend, right? And then that friend needs a friend, and this is how we end up with massive piles of plastic. UK tariffs increase the price. Palette cleansing minis are a must. Imagine living in a place called Slough. Lucky Knife throwing all the shade. Oh, I've dropped another bit of plastic. God damn it. Yeah, Bouncing and I have both got France in the sweepstake, which is weird because ordinarily I don't particularly like France winning. They are our closest geographical rival that has any modicum of actual ability. Thick gobbos on my palette cleanser. Well, there we have it. That thick gobbo is pretty cool, right? Did appreciate that being chucked in the Discord. Don't forget, every army needs a Titan. A big boy for every army, nice. Could be worse, could be cheering for England. Nice. So, CDs has got the new Skitarii Pilgrims. Then you needed a Marshal. Then you need some support. You need a Krios battle tank. Who only has one tank, so you got two. I like the escalation, my friend. Nice work. One of us. This is your first army as well, right? Oh, stop dropping plastic, you turd. It's like the plastic gods are trying to give me a workout, chucking me down to the floor every day. Then you obviously need a Thanatar to go with the other one because one is the loneliest number. That's it. Every bit of plastic needs a friend and a friend for that friend, right? Bum bum bottom. True, 2 is always better than 1. That's it. Can't wait to watch the grandstand chants from the UK once this World Cup is done. We need to get one for Gilliman, he's lonely. Wow, we're gonna be chanting about winning it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, that's what we'll be chanting. Fucking hell. Mess that up a little bit. Mez, have you got a team, a local team that you support? There we go. Tidied it up a little bit there. Bum ba dum ba dum bum dum. You think my Gilliman is lonely? Lonely, lonely Gilliman. I mean, he was dead for 10,000 years. That's pretty lonely, right? And lastly, a Vultarax Stratos Automata. Wow, mouthful. A mouthful. Lovely. Now you've got to buy a lot of paint as well. Are you telling me that you've not bought Belisarius Call, the best of all the AdMech miniatures? Come on. Livramento has been replaced with Chalabar. Okay, nice. Mez is a motorsports guy. Okay. Do love the chance at the UK. I mean, we've got the best chance by a country mile, right? What motorsports are you into? Do you go and watch any of that? You ever been to Donington? Donington, the home of motorsports and metal. What a place to be. Who brought him back? Wow. 10,000 years is a long time to wait, right? Right, let's stick these hands on. Yeah, we're well into stoppage time now with the stream, aren't we? Well, I'm not going until this guy's done. There is a version of this song on YouTube with lyrics. I forgot about it and it popped up on my feed the other day. You're building a 30k army. I did not know that, CDs. What made you want to go 30k rather than 40k? I mean, Belisarius existed during the 30k era, so is there no 30k Belisarius? He was given the order to work on Primaris Marines in the year 30,000, right? Mez works at Silverstone yearly. Okay. Get to see the Touring, GT2, 3F1 and GP races. Ah, incredible, man. Incredible scenes. Bouncing's got to go. Appreciate you being here, my friend. See you tomorrow. Get ready with a bucket of Vindaloo. Dum, 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 dum. Dun, 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 dun. Right, he's got arms now. That's useful. Let's chuck a couple of pipes on there. Get the weapon on there, and then we're good to go, right? Bum, 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 bum. Should be done by 1:30 with a bit of luck. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Right, that's the pipes in there. He's got the hands, he's got the arms. Let's put this front plate on there so he can see where he's going and drive the thing. Bum, bum, biggity bum. It's what my buddy plays and the models look cool there. Okay, nice. So, but is there a Belisarius Call model for 30k? Does anybody know? Gotta be right. If not, I hope there is soon. Can't get it in the hole. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Oh no, I've got the front bit in, but not in the back. There we go. Took a little bit of jiggly. There isn't a model. Wow. Bum, bum, digga dum. Right, let's make this particle beamer. Bum 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 bum. Oops. go. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. He was a tech acolyte in that time period, so probably no point. He was assigned at that point to make the Primaris Marines, which is a huge undertaking, right? As far as I'm aware. Didn't it take him 10,000 years to make the Primaris Marines? 3D printing slicer apps have this magical ability to always open on the screen I don't want them to be on. Oh dear, oh dear. What are you trying to do, Lucky? Need to rework the supports on most of this model. Realised I did a bad job the first time around since I was rushing. Okay. Hopefully it goes better for you this time, buddy. Right, we've got a weapon. We have got a weapon. Glue this on. You're printing the left lady from the Discord poll. Okay, nice. You got the body and one leg so far. I look forward to seeing it, mate. That'll be good. Second leg's looking good in the printer with an hour remaining. Nice. Cobalt, how's it going so far? Okay, I guess you're asking Lucky, right? CDs, true. I guess it just depends on when in 30k we're talking about. Yeah, I think they could use that as a good excuse to make a call model. I just don't know how it would look any different to the 40k one, I guess. The 40k one is lovely. Makes me want to buy AdMech. But I don't need an additional 40k army. It seems that I blink and accidentally purchase a load of 40k. Though tomorrow we're going to assemble some Blood Bowl, which should be good. Maybe paint a bit more of Khan. During the heresy, he was a tech acolyte, so probably not as epic looking as in 40k. Yeah, I guess he would have like less of a glorious model. And would people buy a less glorious Belisarius? Probably not, I guess. Dum, 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 da, da, da. I have to remember that these bits are numbered wrong. Which I learnt the hard way the first time I built this. Whoops. Two more pieces. Oh, three more pieces and we're good to go. Hopefully this extra time today has made up for tomorrow's probably shorter stream. I'm going to end a little bit early to run down the road to the pub. Yes, of course you need an AdMech army. Who else is going to look after all the other armies' tech? Don't tempt me, Frodo. Oh, don't mention Frodo, because then I'm going to end up with a Lord of the Rings army as well. I used to have a Lord of the Rings army back in the day, when it first came out. Don't forget your Guard PDF Planetary Defense Forces Allied fodder. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Can you ever have too much Warhammer? Can you ever have enough? That is the question. I've just buggered up one of those bits on the top, haven't I? Ooh. Right, there we go. A very wonky looking boy. But a completed Tomb Blade nonetheless. Right, off to the Necron shelf for you. Three of those on there now, which is nice. Patrick's got to run. Appreciate you being here, Patrick. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. Right then, everybody else. That is the end of today's stream. Done an extra half an hour today. Extra 35 minutes. Which is good. Good to spend that extra time with you. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. It's been a little bit quiet today, but sometimes quiet streams happen, which is no problem, as long as you have enjoyed yourself. Hopefully I'll see you back tomorrow or in the Discord. Thank you, Francois, for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. 6 till 9 UK time. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, and I'll see you in a future stream or the Discord. Ciao for now, my friends.